Hello, Yash. Long time no see. Yeah. So, we prepared the every speakers. So maybe other people will be join to the Discord lately. So, we will start the first anniversary DevRel Asia Communities events. So, today's MC is Tai-san and me. So, are you ready, Tai-san? Good. Okay. So, please talk to the next slide. So I will see the slide. Okay, Tai-san. Okay. So, thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Uh, oh, could you see my slide, Tai-san? Okay. Okay, great. Please click the yeah. Okay. So we will start the event. So uh, today's theme is sharing the local developer relation works, and I have never visited to the Korea or Vietnam or other countries, some other countries, but I can understand the developer relations. What is developer relations? So, and we can talk each other's developer relation situations. I can understand. Maybe we can understand each country's situation. I think so. I picked up the this theme in this time. So, and first is chairs. So, do you have any cup of drinks? No alcohol? Okay, yeah. Jelly beans. Oh, yeah, nice, cool. So, cheers, everyone's. Cheers, jelly beans. So, we have a time zone gaps. So maybe in Japan's currently 7 p.m. half, and Korea is same, right? Not? It's the same, but in India's Yashu, what time is is now? 4 p.m. Yeah, so maybe we can't drink alcohol in those time. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Ah, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. So, next one is very important tasks. So, please explain about that, Taiji-san. Oh, great, great. Are you tweeted, Tyson? Okay. So, oh yeah, but we call it stealth marketing, but I think that is a Japanese word. I think so. You so it's like a cheating marketing, right? Right. So if everyone tweets same words to Twitter, so it looks like cheating. So in Japan, we call it sales marketing, but maybe other countries call it other words, I think. So, Tai-san, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. After announcement. Not now, not now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so next is very important. We need you. We need your help. So I forgot that how many people uh, joined as organizer, Tai-chan? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, so, but we need more help. So, if you interested about handle the communities, so please join it. I we are wait we wait your support, right? So, and next is we have a Twitter account, DevRel Ages. So please follow it. So maybe sometimes we introduce something good news about developer relations. So, and self introduction time. Uh, if you have any ideas about yourself, I prepared something questions. Where you coming from, and how about your local city, right? So I want to know about you, your local cities. About like there is something big building or a big park or something like a cricket park or something. So please introduce your local cities. So at at first, could you try to introduce self, Taiji-san?
Sure. Hey guys, hello someone, long time to see someone, nice to meet you. Right, my name is Heidi Hakino from Japan. I work as a assistant in the developers. So, also for the already mentioned you guys, I'm part of this like co-organizer of this meeting. Right, it's very exciting to have this first time event of the revolution. Right. So my city is now I live in Saitama Prefecture. Maybe you guys, someone or someone don't know, but this is near Tokyo. But have a huge, how should I say, good nature, right? Compared to Tokyo, uh, not city, right? Yeah, but it's very comfortable. Anyway, please have fun. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So it's spend time 45 seconds. Okay. So
Yes, overall.
it is over. So please care about the time for you. Okay. So next is uh okay. Jade, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Jade from the Korea, and I'm UA Brothers Developer Relation Manager. And I'm working in the coolest building in Korea, located in Seoul. UA Brothers office is located in Lotte World Tower. It has 123 floors.
Mhm.
Let me introduce myself. I started my career as advertisement agency, and after that moved to IBM Korea as digital marketing manager. And while I'm in IBM Korea, I took the role developer relation manager who was doing developer exchange. And that's the beginning of my journey to DevRel. And happy to meet you all, and I hope you can share valuable and happy today. Thank you.
Thank you. So next is
Time check.
it's 45 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Anne, can you introduce yourself?
You guys are calling me, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not on my camera right now,
Mm.
so you guys can have to imagine my face. Anyway, I am a developer relations for UA Brothers Vietnam. So I'm a colleague of Anok, of Jade, and I actually was working as in employer branding for several years, and especially for tech industry. And employer branding for a tech company is pretty close to developer relations. I have organized many hackathons and then several recruitment campaigns for tech companies, and I, I just love working in this industry. That's why I made the decision to move to work exclusively as a developer relations. So how did I go? How long did I take?
Okay. So 48 seconds, right? Sure. No way. Okay.
Thank you all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So next is Justin. Could you hear me? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Yes. You. Justin. You.
Am I supposed to introduce myself? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I am just a guest with another speaker.
Oh, it's community members.
Oh, okay. Well, oh my God, I didn't expect. I was supposed to introduce myself. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm Justin from South Korea. I work for Microsoft so, under the developer relations team as a senior cloud developer here. I look after the developer communities and by creating contents and then applying those contents to the community. It's nice to meet you here. I think I have met Achushi in Singapore in
Mm.
2019.
Hmm. Yeah.
What a small world.
I think so.
It's a very long time ago.
Yeah. Yes. So long time ago. Okay. Thank you. And I think you were so busy because Microsoft provided the build
Uh,
yesterday.
yeah.
Yes, I did. Starting from today and then until 27 in Korea and Japan time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did give a presentation this afternoon.
Mm, I see. It's cool. So we have one of organizers from Microsoft Japan. He said he's so busy by bills, so he said I can't join today. But Justin, you are joined. Yeah,
Oh yes, I'm a replacement of that person.
it's nice. Okay, thank you. And the next is Masahiko. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Hello, my name is Masahiko from Sakusi. Sakusi is something unique company because the Tokyo office here are covered not only Japan locally, but also a whole Japan and a Asian Pacific. So I'm responsible for developer relations in these areas as well. And my local city is Adachi, Tokyo, which is not so, it's famous, but even you live in Tokyo, most of them have never come to that. It's very famous because Takeshi Bido, who is a very gangster as well as a movie director, comes from city. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I think you just Asia Pacific, but I think Asia is very huge area. I think so. What what country, including it, like South Korea's and India, Philippines, something?
Good question. Basically, I cover everything, but for English-speaking country, because this area could be covered by EMEA and US guy. But for myself, I can speak English. 日本語話せます。ご会話入る。한국말할수있어요. So I mainly covered five countries.
Oh, cool. Cool. How many languages do you speak?
Other than that, the C sharp, C, more.
Cool. It's nice. Okay. Okay, thank you. So next is Yash. Could you please introduce her, please?
Sure. I just noticed that you stopped telling people how many seconds
Okay.
Too much pressure.
Mm.
So hello everyone. My name is Yash Raj. You can call me Yash. And I'm a developer turned community professional, part of developer relations team at our system. So Taiji is my colleague, and we
our, my role is APAC, APAC wide, APAC Community Growth Manager, but I'm based in India. So uh, I look after the community programs in different cities, primarily English-speaking countries, where which includes uh, uh, India, Nepal, Australia, different Malaysia, and like that. So develop relations, and that's me. Sure, I might have taken over.
Okay, so are you coming from Bangalore, right?
Yes, about Bangalore.
Oh,
But I wanted to say uh, about my hometown, as you mentioned, like about our city. It's a hometown, like it's a city called Indore, Indore. It's a small city in central India, and it's that's where I come from. And it's a IT hub, upcoming IT hub. It's not very big, but there are a lot of IT companies who are going there now. And it's also like the Indian government actually, there's a ranking of business cities for cleanliness, and Indore is ranked cleanest city of India 6th year in a row. Six public India.
hmm,
Number one in India. So if you want to come to India, please consider that.
hmm, yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you. So at last, I will try it in just 30 seconds. Okay. So hi everyone, I'm Atsushi. I'm one of organizer of the DevRel Asia, and I live in Yokohama around Tokyo. And it looks like San Francisco. There is a port and the sea and something park, and there is a biggest Chinatown in Asia Pacific. So please enjoy the conference. Please enjoy the events. Thank you. Oh, just 30 seconds.
Yes, Asia Town and in Asia Pacific should be China. It's the biggest Chinatown.
Yes, biggest Chinatown in east side of Asia. Yeah.
What side of Asia?
Okay, so we will start our session. So at, at first, it's from me. So, Tai-san, could you uh, please could you provide the time management, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. 13 minutes, right?
Yes, yes.
All right.
So I've tried to yeah, I'm testing in my slide. I'm just 10 minutes maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Tai-san.
Yes. Good stuff.
Okay. So I will talk about Japanese situation of developer relations. So, and a quick intro. I'm Atsushi from Japan. So, and I'm president of Moongift developer agency, and I have some social media accounts. GoofMint. I'm use same name on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and GitHub. So please follow me and ask me anything, anytime about developer relations. So, and today's agenda, I'm talking about blah blah blah, developer services, features, and tips. So, and at first, I want to talk about developers. We have to know our loving people. Uh, in Japan has 1.5 million developers, and 78% is male, and female developers is only 22%. This is one of problem in Japan, so we have to increase female developers rate a lot. So, and 51.1 51.1% of developers work in Tokyo. Tokyo is Japan's capital, so half of more Japanese developers work in capital. And 9% of developers work in Osaka, and 7.4% of developers work in Kanagawa. So, if you want to know about Japanese developers, you should build your branch office in Tokyo. You can touch half of developers so easy. And when we got attack of COVID-19, we have to change our work style to remotely. Currently, 37% of developers work in full remote work. However, 24% of developers are no remote work. They have to go their office every day right now. This graph is not depends on developers, but the 91% Japanese cannot speak English well. I recommend you will provide Japanese content when you come to Japanese market. Some IT companies hire developers from other countries like India, Vietnam, China, and Philippines. Mercari and Rakuten are popular examples. And programming language. Our most popular language is Python right now, and next is JavaScript. Maybe this trend is not different in the global. Then next topic is services. When we build new community or we hold the community events, we use Compass. It's event management services in Japan. Almost Japanese developers use it. Maybe Mr. Taiji will be introduced about that, so I skipped it. In Japan, Twitter is very popular services. LINE is major messaging services in Japan. It's like a WhatsApp, KakaoTalk, or Facebook Messengers. But developers don't want to use LINE for their communities. They use LINE for more private messaging. And LinkedIn is not popular in Japan. Maybe most of Japanese think about LinkedIn is business and headhunting service for English speakers. There are alternative services in Japan, Kita or Zen for dev.to, not for Medium, Hatena blog for blogger. Usually we use formal services because most Japanese don't want to use English interface. So, and next is the future. So I want to introduce what is the future in Japanese developers environment. So at first is a Tech Book Fest. We call it Gijutsu Shoten. So do you know the Comic Con? So it's a festival for nerds who love comics. Many people write and sell fanzine books. Tech Book Fest is Comic Con for developers. We write technical books and sell it. The books is not commercial publishing. It's a personal publishing. 10,000 developers come to the event in one day, and they bought so many books in there. We also wrote the book with community members. And yeah.
Just interrupt. So Jade mentioned as the streaming is not stopped. So now we cannot share your presentation for the YouTube.
Oh, YouTube?
Your voice, only your voice is.
Okay. Okay, I see. Sorry about that. Sorry so much. Okay.
Now I'm stopped the time.
Okay, thank you. So, continue. So, next is a silent study group. We call it Mokumokkai. This is one style of community events. We gather in one venue and take a seat. They open the laptop and start coding silently. We know we call work anywhere, including a home, cafe, and a co-working place. But if you are alone in your home, the devil talks something like watching the Twitters, check email, or starting the time of cricket games. And something. So then you can't do anything. Mokumokai provides eyes of other people, so you have to focus your job. It's the same thing for other participants, and if you have a question or problem, you can ask it to other members. And last, manga. Manga is one of popular culture in Japan, so we learn some technologies from manga like Docker's database, Ruby, Git, and so on. Currently, there are so many technology manga in Japan. The manga does not have a lot of words, so manga provides very simple and clearly essence for us. We have issued DevRel manga in English. If you have interested about it, please visit speaker deck below. We prepared English and Japanese version. Okay, last, it's important tips. I think this is popular system in Japan. However, this is not popular system in global. SI is development constructors. They provide the system that integrates other service or product with their programming system for their client. And 75% of Japanese developers work at SI companies. So we have to care about them for DevRel. 75% of Japanese companies use SI for development their system. Only 25% of Japanese companies develop themselves. Currently, Japanese government want to increase this in-house rate, but many companies use SI continuously. So we have to use SI companies for our developer relations. SI companies use your product like Stripe, AWS, GCP for their product. And they develop web services or something apps for their client. Other case, SI company creates new their service with their own technology and your product. In any case, SI will help your product growing, so I recommend you will find out good SI company and make contract with them. But I attention you, the developers who work at SI company, they have no interest in about developer communities. They are professional developers, so they don't want to coding in their private time. So you will get hard time to find out good person who work at SI company. Okay. So conclusion. Today I introduced situation of Japanese developers. There are 1.5 million developers in Japan and 78% of developers are male. Half of developers work in Tokyo. And second, I introduce what kind of services is popular in Japan. We love Twitter, Compass, Kita, and Zen. Third, I shown up some of future of Japanese DevRel, Techbook Fest, Mokumokai, and manga. And last, SI is one of key points in Japanese DevRel, I think. So, thank you for listening and enjoy the event.
Thank you, Atsushi. So you have 250 seconds
Thank you.
why don't we have the Q&A for each session, or just after the all of session?
After all of the session, then you can load to the any questions in the Discord chat. So I will answer it on the reply by reply.
Right. So, okay, so let me move to the next question. The next question is David, maybe, right? Um,
I think
your
Yashid first.
Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes, are you ready? Am I audible? Audible? Yeah. Okay. So, uh, I will share about the state of DevRel in India. So, it's not very common uh, role in India to be in a DevRel group. I guess historically there have been uh, historically there are teams that who have 10, even 15 years to have teams. But those were only big organizations like Google, Microsoft, the smaller organizations didn't have any community or developers or so. But nowadays there are a lot of companies who are hiring for development professionals. So it's a growing market. I do have something to share. Guys, let me know once my screen is visible. Is it visible? No, we can't see your slide.
oh,
Oh,
it's
oh, sorry. I thought, okay, I will share it again. Got it. See it? Yes. Okay, great. So, these are some statistics. This is a report which was published not too long ago. And 46% people are running independent communities, 64% are running brand communities. 36 are, are women, females, and 64% are males in the community. Uh, if you see the map, India is a huge country. So, uh, but there is the several distribution or community distribution for that matter is more in the IT hubs or the bigger cities. So we see a lot of people in Karnataka, which is where the Bangalore is. See a lot of people in Maharashtra, which is where Mumbai is, and so on. So these are the two states, Mumbai, or these are the two cities for that matter, Mumbai and Bangalore, with the most developed population. But there is some traction in North India as well, Delhi, and where some of the companies also have development centers. And so on. Okay, so moving forward, we have how long, so as I mentioned, there are some companies who have had their community, developed a community for over 10 years, but majority of companies have recently started community journey or development, like we can say 37% 1 to 3 years or 27% less than 1 year. So it's a growing market, and it's a very good time for anyone, uh, any company which is looking for developer outreach because uh, the developer persona has expanded earlier. It used to mean that it's only enterprise developers because that kind of market it was, but now with all the startups and everything, there are a lot of developers. Uh, so that's why the companies like Twilio or even our systems or the many organizations from other countries, started their, they have started hiring people in India. So key takeaways from uh, from the survey. Uh, if we talk about how what metrics, how frequently they measure these, or what metrics basically impact. So a lot of several professionals or business professionals here say active members. Then comes the feedback and impact stories, the top. Okay, and 48% are saying that they are monetizing the community. That uh, some sort of monetization is involved. So it's more of a general community result, not specifically DevRel. rest, how where are the online communities posted on? These are some of the platforms which are famous which are popular in India. You can see WhatsApp groups. Lot of community discussions happen on WhatsApp. Facebook being the top, but it's on a constant decline now. Uh, so 34% right now, like with the survey we can see. WhatsApp group and then Telegram is on the rise. These are the apps. Discord as well as on the rise. These are the apps which you see where communities are based on. So yeah, I will the insights. This report has a lot of other initiatives, uh, other data as well. Which we do not have the time to cover everything. I hope the things we have covered so far give you some idea how DevRel is. Sorry, I did. Thank you, yes. It's very quick. Yes, sir. So you have about the 6 minutes left.
Cool.
Okay, okay. So I can talk more. Just uh, yeah, I can talk without slides because primarily there is a lot of demand of development professionals. Increasingly we see, but there is not enough. A lot of people who want to learn well, they want to enter into develop, but there is not enough formal training available. Or no conference. We don't have any DevRel in India, right? Like no places for people to get together formally in like international events. So that is the opportunity. Uh, West, we are seeing increasing, potential of companies uh, instead of hiring uh, on a temporary role or instead of it being one person, they are hiring like multi people, right? But more than one person getting. So that also shows that there is a lot of demand. Uh, and it is, it is it is a growing market. However, a lot of potential of course correction. For example, like, and then I think it's also an opportunity in disguise that because we are sort of doing catching up, we can avoid the mistakes, right? And we can, integrate. It's not just marketing. It's not just in DevRel being shown as one of the way to market the developers, but more critically, it is back into the product, right? So getting near to the product and how that feedback can actually impact. That. Right, thanks. Yeah. So I think looking at yeah, let's move to our next session by Jay. I'm ready to go.
And I would like to share my screen. Can you check my?
No, we can't.
Uh, how
Okay,
about
please go
now?
ahead. You can. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, then start. Hi everyone. In this time, I will introduce Ua Brothers Deborah Walk from Seattle, Korea. And today I share the story why DevRel is hot in Korea these days and what Ua Brothers did for DevRel. And then start. These days, especially for the past 2 years and even now, South Korea is in the war of developer recruitment. Also, the company needs a lot of developers. The number of developers is insufficient compared to the demand. So, so we have to fight with each other to get the developers. In this situation, companies have found that DevRel is very hard to both build developer awareness and uh, maintenance the developer retention. Many companies try to raise the awareness our company is good company for developers to work and grow and through the developer relationship. And it is also important to create an environment in which hard-hired developers will continue to stay in the company. These days, the developers are being aggressively hired, so the time to move to another company has been shortened. The compensation is not the only factor that keeps developers in the company. So it is important to create a development culture in organization and create a good environment in which developers can grow for developer retention. So many companies started to build DevRel team and hire people in charge. And let me introduce UA Brothers before start to share our work. So UA Brothers is number one Korea delivery to education market and lead food tech and quick commerce. And also UA Brothers is one of the companies that has the best taste of beverage in Korea. And even these days, there is a new buzzword in Korean now. It's Mekatube. It's word after the first letter of the name of top five IT companies that developers want to join. Naver is Korea number one social site, and Kakao is Korea number one messenger service, and Line, as you know, is the subsidiary of Naver and messenger service provider. And Coupang is strong e-commerce player. And Bemis is our service, one of our service, the delivery application. So, we there the kind of coupe is after the first battle is those kind of top five IT flaws. And so we could be a hotspot company, which is developers want to go and uh, the Nicaragua becomes the ethic acronym of the company they want to go to join. So today I will share how we made it, how we can, uh, o- how we could increase our awareness among the developers, and how could we be a wannabe company to join. First, we started the DevRel with the technology blog in 2016. Not only best practice and know-how, but also we focused on various topics such as difficulties and what kind of worries we have and the failure things. Authentic, sincere, and rich posting gained huge popularity and began to promote the development culture of Dua Brothers. That was the beginning of we, that we can build developer awareness among the IT companies. And we started tech education program through tech camp. We were able to grow up to experienced senior developers at the beginning of the business. So as part of our social contribution and CSR, we started to and we jumped into fostering experienced developers. So we made the developers education program, and many developers were born through good quality education programs in tech camp. And it also helped to raise the awareness of Dua Brothers. Now, developers who have passed the Dua Brothers educational program are very popular in the market. So many IT firms want to hire to complete our educational program. And also we raise our developers through this uh, education program too. And 2018, developer relation team was built to expand more developer activity. And uh, 2020, we held our fourth big conference and do it annually. So I also I'm the lead of the Dua Tech Concert. We also hold the conference in maybe October. And this is our mission statement and SPT. We have a big mission statement, uh, encourage and support developers with common interests to grow together through sustainability activities, and also grant the brand of Lua Brothers technical organization. This is our mission in the building awareness of developers and to maintain our attention and to gain the popularity for the wannabe company users. And uh, and there is three objectives. The first one is increasing external awareness. It's very important to promote our name. They contribute to strength branding and extending influence through the content and developer events. And second one is strengthen our capabilities. Not only inform our proof points of technology capabilities, but also strength internally is very important to maintain our business. So we are contributing to strengthen organizational capability by many training programs for external developers and internal developers. And third one is activate internal communication. Um, it's for the onboarding and retention of our employees. We are contributing increasing sense of belonging and improve retention by internal communication programs and training programs. So not only uh, targeting the external developers, but also we are carrying our developers, internal members. So we expand our various activities like this. This one shows that what target audience of what kind of target audience we are focused on for the each activity, and those are the stages are will be the objectives. So I will introduce our activities. First, we are managing our social media to communicate with our external developers. So not only platform, but also Facebook and YouTube and newsletter we are managing. And through this, we are sharing our technical news and what services are going on and what kind of product improvement was made. The kind of information we are sharing through social media. And this is the highlight of our DevRel activities because, as I said uh, in the initial presentation, Korea is suffering from the lack of developers, so we are raising our developers our own. So for junior, there is two courses for the for becoming a developer, and also we have a tech pro for the seniors who have the 4 years experience about the backend development. And those kind of many types of educational program we are contributing to the development tool, and also we can get gathering our own developers. And we are sharing our technological story through the seminar and conference. So you can meet our stories through the YouTube. And as a conclusion, through those kind of activities, you can get high level of the awareness of the developers. So what the success point was, there are 4 points. The first one is teacher communication. Not only show off the good points, but also share pain points and serve our area we could differently among the developers. That was the great point to communication with developers. And second one is contribute to the developer pool through education and training. Our graduation of students who take participated in our education program also they build some awareness with the other companies so that other companies developers also think that the UAS brothers they developers very well and their development skill is very high. So it was very hard to build developer awareness. The second one is open network. We are our communication target is not only the internal developers but also external developers. We are doing some programs with with open space. For example, we are running the UA Tech Study Group, which is UA developers and other company developers getting in the one space and study about one theme, technical theme together. And also, our seminars, internal seminars, and internal experts are open to other companies developers so that they can get the information and trend and development trends from our events. So those kind of open networking uh, is some sincere relationship between our internal developers and external developers, and it leads to uh, a high popularity of our organization. And finally, encouraging internal developers to engage in external activities is very good point of our technology organization. Many of companies don't allow to developers to speak, speak in the other conferences or doing some education and uh, courses or publication, but we are rather we open to doing those kinds of external activities. So that we think that the voice of our internal developers will help to promote our name and promote our technological skills better. So we are encourage our internal developers to speak up and doing something or activity. So one of my role is coaching them to how to speak well and how to make great technological presentations and how to writing blog posting. So those kind of things was our success point of developer relationship. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you. And it's more questions if you have. Thank you.
So this is very interesting thing about the situation before the public hiring was given. All
Actually,
right.
I was very interested after this presentation because Korea has the same situation. Because you mentioned that the SI companies are very popular in Japan. Same with Korea. Korea also,
Yeah, that's
Mm,
yeah, it's very the lack of true developers because there is less in-house development in Korea too.
mm, cool.
some countries in Asia, also they have the same situation that Korea and Japan. The Japanese web is very popular for the IT industry.
Mm,
So the Korea DevRel activities are focused on HR or recruitment
mm, mm,
compared to other IT solution vendors or technical companies who have developer tools are focused on marketing or sales lead or um, improving product by the feedback. That is the objective of DevRel. But many Korean companies objective of DevRel is mainly HR or recruitment, HR branding.
mm.
Right. Thanks, Jay. And okay, the last my question. Was the topic.
Good.
Okay. So, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Okay. So, my question that like you talk about one user community form. So what that means user. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself again a little bit. I work as assistant to the community manager and developer advocate for APAC. It means not only Japan, but also the other countries in the APAC. They actually, the assistant, the preparation team, they have just two Asian guys, including me, and another guy is Yash. So the me and the Yash separate the people focusing on APAC or of the country. Yash is mainly the focusing on the English speaking country. And for me, my focusing area is non-English speaking, like Korea, China, Thailand, of course, Japan. That's why I uh, decided to choose my session title is One User Community Format for all regions. For all regions means okay. Okay. So you learned about the four things today: the wide community marketing with DevRel and developer community formats and the benefits of having the same format. With let's discuss that. Alright. Here. The wide community matters in DevRel. What is community for DevRel? The DevRel approach is, as it says, DevRel approach is to visual aggregation of trust between vendor and the community through the communication. Trust this attitude so that to encourage more global participation. Those countries with good right? To achieve this with the success, grow and escape from the field. It's free. So we yeah. The, so the how to create fast. This means how developers to become fast at this tutorial. If this process is the know, use, trust, and becoming fast, right? Yes, this is the and the community marketing model. One, in my case, a vendor is outsourced. As I am developer advocate as outsourcing, so I was as a developer advocate for developer community. This is the important thing to do. This is not to sell, right? Not to sell for the community. Right? So after that, from developer community, some of users of this community uh, will be will become developer advocates from the community. So it means they will become trained our class. So uh, getting the more developers, more users, more growth. Right? So they will think, they try to use our system. Right? So after that, the our system gets
But actually, I feel great that this new thing, maybe the organizer is feeling sad because there are not many participants. But as a participant, I myself feel great because I like speaking in small groups. So I have the same experience as you guys as an event organizer because in large group, nobody says anything, total silence. But when I break them into small groups from 3 to 6 people, then everyone will talk a lot. So I think that is exactly the experience that we are having right now. So actually, I feel very happy with this meeting. Thank you.
Mm,
Thank you for
cool.
participating.
It's okay. Anytime if you would be interested this year, the interest me, and so we need to improve this in more. And so we need to ideas and topics and events that we should provide for all the different guys. So it's okay to just comment for us. The owner it doesn't work to be honest. Okay, anyway, so we would like to bring the today's event to a close. All right, thank you again to join today. Thank you very much, and see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much and
Thank you.
goodbye.
Good
Good
night.
night.
You too.
Okay. See you.
See you.
Oh.